Hey Raven Ruffians, it's Nordic Mystic of the Raven's Banner again. Today I'd like to talk about depression, the big saying. We all get it from time to time. It's touched every one of us at some point in our lives. Now, there's a lot of ways that we can deal with this. Some of them are more beneficial than others. Some of them don't exactly help to remove the depression, but it makes it to where we as individuals can deal with it. But we've also got to see how we're affecting those around us. When we hit that moment where we're depressed, where we're sad, we tend to hyper-focus on it. What I'd like to start doing, even for myself, is to stop hyper-focusing on that part that makes us sad and find something that brings us joy instead. And start associating that with what's going on in our heads. It could be something as simple as spending time with your family that helps you. Granted, you might not want to actively spend time with your family while this is going on, and that's understandable. I'm not saying as soon as you feel sad, go do things with your family. I'm saying remember the fun times and the things that you've done with your family that have brought joy to your heart. Allow that to be part of what you're going through, to help take a little bit of that sadness and push it off so that it's not overbearing upon you. Now, as heathens, with the way we see things and the way we deal with things, a lot of the time there's a little bit more there that we try and deal with to get through things, such as communing with the gods, an offering, or a ritual, something that makes you feel more connected. And there's a lot of different ones that you can go with. For loss, I mean, you could try and communicate with hell and let her be that source for you so that you can say your goodbyes or even feel better about knowing where they're going to go. You can talk to Odin or make an offering to Odin when you feel that there is something that is making you sad and causing you to be depressed, but you're trying to find the wisdom to be able to grasp it, to change it, to do something to make yourself understand what is going on. Now, am I saying that when we communicate with the gods that they're going to talk back to us? No. Not at all. Now, that's not to say that they're not going to hear us. What I'm saying is that if you sit down at your table and talk to hell as if they're sitting next to you, you're not going to get a conversation out of it. This is a way for you to cope and deal with the situations that you're going through. A lot of us in the heathen community understand that our gods are not super concerned with the affairs of mortals. We can see that throughout the Eddas. it helps us to have an outward conversation. And if that's the conversation you need to have to bring the gods into the conversation that you're trying to have to help you feel better, more connected, then have that conversation. Don't shut yourself down and off from the things that will help you simply because it's foolish. It's not. It's not foolish. I talk to the gods quite regularly. Again, I'm not expecting their side of a conversation. It's just helping me to be able to put it out there. And I do hope that they're listening. I do. But I'm also not overly expecting anything in return. This is to help me cope. Just something I wanted to talk to y'all about. Recently, things have been pretty big sad. And because of that, it's made me think about the ways that I try and cope with things, and my family members that are going through stuff, members of my own kindred trying to go through stuff. And it was something that I felt we should discuss. So, guys, I hope you have a good day. I hope this video helped you in some way. If not, I'm sorry, but if you have questions or anything like that, feel free to leave a comment on the video. You can also find us on ravenruffians.com, which has a link to the Ravens Banner website, or Discord, or you can find me on TikTok, which is also on that website. Guys, I do hope that the videos that I'm going to start posting help, and that they help you find your inner heathen and help put you upon the path. But other than that, I have to start work. So y'all have a great day.